Hey everyone, it's Argonath here from The Right Way, and it seems that Netflix is in a little bit of trouble. You've probably maybe heard about this news, but maybe you haven't because if you're a normal person, you probably don't kind of hang around on Twitter all day trying to get people cancelled and all this kind of stuff. So let's have a look at why Netflix is in trouble. So Netflix fires employee trans activist for allegedly leaking internal documents. It's a trans person working for Netflix who's also an activist. And why are they leaking internal documents and causing trouble? So the worker has encouraged trans employees to protest the company's release of the Dave Chapelle show in which he made anti-trans jokes. Oh my God, anti-trans jokes. What are you doing, Dave Chapelle? You're gonna get cancelled. But no, Netflix is not cancelling Chappelle or his show, actually. So Netflix has fired an employee organizer for allegedly leaking internal documents as the fallout over offensive comments in the new Dave Chappelle stand-up special continues. The streaming platform confirmed to The Guardian on Friday it had fired the employee, whose name has not been released, for sharing confidential and commercially sensitive information outside the company. And good on you, Netflix, for firing that person if they've broken the rules of working for you. But I don't have any sympathy for you, Netflix, because you get what you sow. You basically hired a whole bunch of woke people, so you got to take that on the chin now, all right? Um, so let's have a look at what was leaked. So the company said the decision came after the Bloomberg story reported data from an anonymous internal source that showed the Chappelle show calculated impact value was lower than 24.1 million cost to make it. Didn't say how much lower. The cost and impact data for other shows was also leaked, including Squid Game, its most popular series, which cost 21.4 million. Now, the Chappelle special has only just come out, so that's not to say that it's going to be not going to do more than 24.1 million. This is just a calculated impact value, so who knows how much it will actually bring into the company. But all of this publicity is just driving it further, because now us normal people who don't worry about all the woke politics and stuff, we get on with our working lives, earn money to feed our family, and make a decent living for ourselves, we'll start to notice these sort of things, and maybe we might want to go and see it, right? And it's not just all trans jokes through the special. It was a small part of the special. He takes on all of the woke culture and things in mainstream media and pop culture. It's not just all trans related, but it's all being made out to be it's just all about trans in this special. We understand this employee may have been motivated by disappointment and hurt with Netflix, but maintaining a culture of trust and transparency is core to our company. Frustration over the company's release of Chappelle's special, in which the comedian makes a series of anti-trans jokes about gender-neutral pronouns and the genitalia of transgender people, has sparked unprecedented leaks from incensed employees. I've got nothing against trans people, but when you try and force your pronoun language and your thinking onto other people, that's when I have a problem with that, right? We're all free to think and speak how we want, as long as it's not inciting violence. We should have free speech, and they're trying to shut down free speech, which is really, really important. Chappelle has previously been criticised for his comments attacking the trans community in earlier comedy specials. Again, they were not all about the trans people in these specials, but just certain parts of it, very small parts. But these trans people cannot take a joke, and they just take it to heart. I'm not white, by the way, and I've seen many jokes made about my particular race. I end up laughing a lot harder because I get the jokes made about people of my particular race, and I don't have any problem with it. It's just comedy, right? If these people don't like it, then don't watch the comedy special. The employee who was fired Friday is currently pregnant and has been the lead figure in encouraging trans employees and allies to walk out of work in protest. So if they're currently pregnant, why did you have to mention that? What has that got to do with anything? Right, they're just trying to show that they're a victim, probably. In the face of increasing backlash, Netflix has repeatedly doubled down on its support of the special. Good on you, Netflix. In multiple internal memos, CEO Ted Sarandos dismissed criticisms of the special and defended Netflix's decision to release it. The the public has responded in turn with dozens of Netflix customers saying they plan to or have already cancelled subscriptions to the platform over its handling of the dozens. Dozens is like 12 or 24. I'm sure Netflix are quaking in their boots about dozens of people cancelling their Netflix subscription. Celebrating coming out day by cancelling my Netflix subscription. Oh my god, that's just terrible. One user tweeted, not because they aired the transphobic Dave Chapelle special, everyone screws up, because when it was pointed out, they doubled down on it, suspended the trans employee who talked about it. No, the trans employee gave sensitive information away to basically a media organisation. That's why they got fired. These woke people just want to make out their victims, right? Oh, it really, really frustrates me. And they just don't see how they're alienating all the rest of the normal people that might be on their side. An exodus from Netflix will be an added hurdle for the company. No, it won't be an exodus. These people on Twitter is not real life. There's only a few people on Twitter compared to all the people in the world. And most people are not on Twitter. They have no idea about all the stuff that's going on. They probably would have seen the Dave Chappelle special and laughed their asses off. It last reported 209 million paid memberships after only adding 1.5 million in its most recent quarter, as analysts warned Netflix's lead in the space was threatened by rivals including Amazon Prime, HBO Max, and Walt Disney's company's Disney Plus. Well, they're probably going to keep people watching it if they keep having Dave Chappelle specials, that's for sure, because normal people will pay for good content. And these trans woke people, they don't pay for stuff, right? They don't watch stuff unless they can get onto Twitter and try and cancel someone about it. So good on Netflix for not doubling down and removing and bowing down to the woke mob, but you get what you sow. You hide a whole bunch of woke people, so that's up to you. That's on your head for doing that. What do you think? Do you think Netflix is being a bit hard on this employee and firing her, or do you think they did the right thing? Do you have a Netflix subscription? Have you seen the Dave Chappelle special? If you have, let me know in the comment section. I'd love to hear. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like the video, you're welcome to give me a thumbs down. If you like my content, please give me a subscription. It will just help my videos to get noticed by the YouTube algorithm. And hopefully I will catch you in the next episode.